Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Escaper's Welfare. Today is episode 2. If you're new to this series, we go over some stuff that will help you with high-level requirements or quest requirements or what have you. So if there's something that requires Radam, Ritual of Majaderat, and you don't want to do that quest, but you want an alternative, this is the series that will help you. That's just one example. I will show you many tips in this video, and hopefully more tips to come. So a lot of you enjoyed the last episode, and I can't wait to bring this one to you. So let's get into the first tip, which has to do with Slayer. So let me introduce you to the tip. So you see I have 99 Slayer. I have all the monsters available to me to kill and get lots of money. But some people don't want to get 99 Slayer, or it's very hard to, or it takes a lot of time. And there are a lot of low-level Slayer requirement monsters that you can kill, and they will give you noted herb drops, a lot of cool ores or what have you, and it'll make you some mills along the way to 85 Slayer or whatever you're going for. And I'm going to show you 3 of those monsters right now. The first set of monsters we have are Banshees. They are level 37, they don't hit very much, you need earmuffs to kill them, and you need 15 Slayer. So that's pretty easy. You can honestly one-hit these guys with, I have 99 stuff, but you can one-hit these guys, 2-hit them with very low stats, maybe 50 stats, maybe less than that. And it's great. They drop mithril arrows, some charms, of course your orts, and they drop mainly seeds and a few herbs, but mainly the seeds is what I'm going after. These guys can drop lantidimes as an uncommon drop. They can drop ranars pretty frequently, toad flax, stuff like that. So this is great for those low-level players who want these seeds to either plant or sell. And it's not that bad of XP. You can get a contract from the guy outside of the Slayer Tower. They drop clue scrolls, I guess, along with coins ranging from 500 GP to 1300. So that's not bad. So kill these guys when you have the chance if you're low level, because they are fun to kill. There's nothing special about them, and it's an overall decent Slayer monster. Next we have Aberrant Spectres. They require level 60 Slayer, so that's a pretty high requirement, but they are great to kill. Level 72, they don't hit that often, very easy to kill, give you some great Slayer and defense XP, as you can see, 500, or well, that's just regular combat XP, 550 combat XP, and then 200 something, or less than 200 HP. So that's pretty cool. Oh wait, no, Slayer's included in that. So they give some Slayer XP, like 90, possibly. I can't do the math quickly in my head, but they are great. They drop coins. They're pretty much upgraded Banshees, except they drop some alcohols, Runeful Helm, that's a pretty good drop. Coins, of course, along with noted herbs and seeds, so that's pretty cool. Marintils, that sucks, but you get a lot of ranars, toad flax, irits or irits, whatever you want to call those herbs, and it's just a great all-around monster, just like the Banshees. So if you get this, don't worry that it's level 60 and not your Abbey Demons that you really want. These guys are just as good. I would recommend using range here though, and you also need a nose plug or Slayer helmet, whatever you have. Lastly, we have Black Demons. Now these guys, okay, I know they're pretty tough to kill. Not really. If you have a Dark Light and a Rapier or a cannon or some ranged weapon, you could kill these guys fairly easily, especially if you have an overload or some other stat boosting equipment. They give tons of XP. Of course, I have some bonus and defense and all that, but mainly it's the drops and the XP, of course, mostly the XP, but drops is what we're aiming for, right? They give some pretty decent Slayer XP. They drop a lot of Crimsons, a lot of noted herbs, some Infernal Ashes, which are, let's see, what are they now? 1600 GP each. Not bad. Great all-around drop. You get them from these guys every kill, so feel free to pick those up or use Infernal Urns. And these guys require 50 Slayer, some pretty hefty combat requirements, but if you have the 50 Slayer in the combat, you can go ahead and kill these guys fairly easily, make tons of money. They drop quite a good range of coins, along with charms, like I said. So it's a great all-around Slayer monster, and you'll be killing these guys all the way from 50 Slayer when you get them to 99. They are just great XP and money. Okay, let's talk farming here. This tree right here that we're standing in front of, the palm tree, it requires 68 farming, but it is worth every bit of XP to get to 68 farming. So you could pick 6 coconuts from each tree, and this tree will last forever as long as it's fully grown, and they replenish pretty quickly. So let's say you do 3 farming runs a day, or 3 herb runs a day, and then you come back to your palm trees, and let's say you have 3 fruit patches. There's 7 fruit patches in total in the game. Let's say you have 3, one here, one in Karamja, and one in Letya. Okay, that's where I have mine. That's 18 coconuts for each farming run, and look how much these coconuts are. 3.5k each, and they are always in demand. So let's say 18 times 3,500, that's 63k farm run. Times that by 3, if you do 3 runs a day, that's 190k every day. Times that by 7, and you're guaranteed 1.3 mil a week if you really play Runescape that much. Times that by 4, you get 5.2 mil for the month. Times that by 365, and you get 1.8 bill, for the whole, I don't know what I just did there, but you get 1.8 bill for a long period of time. But mainly, you get 190k if you do 3 runs a day, 3 herb runs, and you check these guys. So it's great to have your coconuts grown, your palm trees grown in all fruit patches, or you could just do 3 and then do the other ones however way you want, because these things are just great all around money. And over time, you'll store them up in your bank and sell them for mucho GP. So let's move on to the next tip. Now let's stick to farming. I want to give you more tips on farming. Ooh, ninja impling. Let's catch that. Implings are always around here. But you got these herbs here. You have your normal herbs that you plant. You may plant toad flax all the time, or corms, or what have you. Now, here's what I do when I'm in a welfare situation with RuneScape. I buy a ton of corms. Why? They are 628 GP each. But if you pick the herbs, and you have a Green Fingers aura on, you have your Spectre, or your what's it called? Those green things that you hold on to, I forget the name, in your tool belt. You can get a lot of herbs, and you see I already got 10 from this one. So I turned 628 GP seed into 4.6k for each. Let me get my handy dandy calculator on. 46 times 10. I can't do math in my head. 46k from just that herb. You do 5 herbs, wherever you do your herb runs, you could be making a lot of money. Now let's talk about lanternine seeds, or toad flax, or snapdragons, those seeds that you really don't want to buy because they may be over a k each in the GE, or 9k. Here's what I do. So if I'm doing Slayer and I get a ton of seeds from Slayer, like lanternines or toad flax, I plant those, because you could turn a 2k seed into a 45k profit. Who knows? So that's my tip to you. When you get seeds in or from Slayer, always plant them. Don't sell them unless you absolutely can't plant them. If you have the level, plant it. If they die, oh well, you lose 9k. But you make it back from the herbs that you pick from the other patches. So that's my tip to you. Plant all the seeds you get from Slayer. I'm sure a lot of you do that already. If you don't, start doing it, because I wanted to kill myself for thinking that I never did it before. Next up, I want to talk about portables, specifically the portable sawmill. Now, all portables are good: the well, the range, and the sawmill. The sawmill is great because it can make you profit in the end at some point in time. Depends on what the prices are in the GE. So if you hate training construction, you hate talking to the butler, you hate buying mahogany planks, then go with the sawmill. It'll take a little bit more time, but it's not too bad. It's pretty quick. But you basically deploy a sawmill, or you go into the Friends Chat portables. Let's see if I can find a spot here that I can deploy it. Alright, let's just play it safe and deploy it over here, because I don't have many mahogany planks to begin with. So you can deploy it, go to make planks, make as many as you want. It costs money to make them, of course, but in the end, you can be making profit along with XP, and this is where you get the XP from, the protein planks. You have a chance of turning a plank into 2 protein planks, and that's great. So lots of money there that you can be making from the mahogany planks, depending on what the prices are. I'll show you right now. The mahogany logs, $655, and the mahogany planks, $2,224. Of course, you got to pay $1,300 for each log. and you're making a little bit of profit there. Of course, you are losing some planks to these guys, but eventually it sort of evens out to a little bit of a loss or a little bit of profit. So this is extremely, extremely, extremely worth it for construction training, and that is what I'm going to do for 99, and I'm sure a lot of you are as well. So there we go. Protein planks gets you a lot of XP, and sawmills can make you money in the end. Making money with construction, I've never heard of that before, so do this while you can. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you have tips of your own that you want to share, and I'll be sure to give you the proper credit and all that good stuff in the next episode. So yeah, I will see you all next time.